Have you ever felt like you're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark when it comes to understanding your partner? You're not alone. Relationships are complex, and understanding women can sometimes feel like a mystery. But what if I told you there are keys to unlock that mystery? Keys that can transform your connection and bring you closer than ever before. Today, we're diving deep into 45 amazing facts about women's behavior in relationships. This isn't about stereotypes. It's about insights backed by psychology and observation that can revolutionize the way you see your partner. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's decode the beautiful complexity of women together. Let's start with communication. Fact number 1. Women often communicate to connect, not just to solve a problem. When she tells you about her bad day, she's not always looking for a solution. She's sharing her world with you to build emotional intimacy. So, before you jump into fix-it mode, try just listening and saying, "That sounds really tough. I'm here for you." It's a game changer. Second, subtleties matter. Women are often more attuned to nonverbal cues, tone of voice, body language, the look in your eyes. This means your unspoken feelings can be louder than your words. Being mindful of your own nonverbal signals shows you're present and engaged. Third, the power of how was your day? This simple question, when asked with genuine interest, isn't just a formality. It's an invitation for her to share her world. It says, "I care about the small things because I care about you." Fact 4. Women often remember details of conversations and events with greater clarity. This isn't to hold things against you. It's because these moments are often tied to emotion, which strengthens memory. Remembering a small detail she shared with you can make her feel incredibly seen and valued. 5. "I'm fine" is rarely just fine. It's often a test to see if you'll notice that something is actually wrong, instead of taking it at face value. A gentle, "Are you sure? You seem a little quiet," can open the door for a real conversation. 6. Women appreciate compliments on more than just their appearance. Praising her intelligence, her sense of humor, her kindness, or her strength shows you value her as a whole person, not just for how she looks. 7. Speaking of compliments, they're most impactful when they're specific. Instead of "you look nice," try "that color really brings out your eyes," or "I love the way you handled that situation at work."
You're so smart. 8. Emotional safety is paramount.
A woman needs to feel safe to be vulnerable. This means knowing she won't be judged, dismissed, or ridiculed for her feelings. Creating this safe space is one of the greatest gifts you can give in a relationship. 9. Women often process their thoughts and feelings by talking them out. The conversation itself is the process. Letting her talk through her thoughts without interruption can help her find clarity, and you get to understand her inner world. 10. Apologies need to be sincere. A genuine "I am sorry" that acknowledges what you did wrong is far more effective than a defensive "I am sorry you feel that way." Take ownership. It builds trust. 11. Small gestures of affection can be more meaningful than grand ones. A random text during the day, a hand squeeze while walking, or bringing her a cup of tea without being asked. These little things say, "I'm thinking of you." 12. She wants to be your partner, not your parent. While she's happy to be supportive, she doesn't want to have to constantly remind you of chores or responsibilities. Sharing the mental load of running a household is a huge expression of love and respect. 13. Women are often natural planners, but that doesn't mean they always want to be. Taking the initiative to plan a date night, a weekend trip, or even just dinner shows you're invested and willing to lead. 14. Her friendships are a vital support system. Encouraging her to spend time with her friends is healthy for her and for the relationship. It shows you're confident and you support her well-being. 15. When a woman is stressed, her instinct is often to tend and befriend, to seek social connection. So when she's overwhelmed, she might need connection more than solitude. Offering a hug or just sitting with her can be incredibly soothing. 16. Women often experience a stronger link between emotional intimacy and physical intimacy. For many, feeling emotionally connected and desired is a prerequisite for a physical desire. 17. Foreplay isn't just physical. It starts hours, even days, before. It's in the compliments, the shared laughter, the helpful gestures, and the deep conversations. 18. She wants to feel desired, not just needed. Remind her that you're attracted to her, that you choose her every day. Words of affirmation about her desirability are incredibly powerful. 19. Post-intimacy connection is just as important. Cuddling, talking, and just being present after being close reinforces the emotional bond and makes the experience more meaningful. 20. She'll notice this. When you make an effort with her family and friends, building positive relationships with the important people in her life shows you're serious about a future together. 21. Financial transparency and teamwork are crucial. Women often value a partner who is responsible and willing to discuss financial goals as a team. It's about partnership, not control. 22. She wants you to have your own life too. Having your own hobbies, interests, and friends makes you a more interesting and well-rounded partner. It's about interdependence, not codependence. 23. Women often value security not just financial, but emotional. She wants to know you're reliable, that you're in this for the long haul, and that she can count on you. 24. A sense of humor is a massive attraction. Being able to laugh together, especially during tough times, is a relationship superpower. It diffuses tension and builds resilience. 25. She appreciates it when you ask for her opinion and genuinely consider it. It shows you respect her perspective and view her as an equal partner in decision. 26. Women are often more intuitive and may pick up on vibes or feelings that something is off. Trusting her intuition, or at least discussing it, can often help you both navigate situations more effectively. 27. Celebrating her successes is just as important as supporting her through failures. Be her biggest cheerleader. Your pride in her accomplishments means the world to her. 20. Hormonal fluctuations are real and can impact her mood, energy, and desires. Being aware and compassionate, rather than dismissive, shows immense care. A simple, "How are you feeling today?" can go a long way. 29. Many women have a mental checklist of things that need to be done. Helping to check things off that list without being asked is one of the most romantic things you can do. It's called proactive partnership. 30. She wants you to listen to her dreams, even the ones that seem supporting her ambitions and encouraging her to pursue her passions is a profound act of love. 31. Women often find vulnerability in men attractive. Sharing your fears, your insecurities, and your feelings shows strength and trust, and it invites her to do the same. 32. Don't make assumptions. If you're not sure what she's thinking or feeling, ask. Clear, direct communication avoids so many misunderstandings. 33. The silent treatment from a woman is often a sign of deep hurt. She may feel that words have failed and has withdrawn to protect herself. This is a critical time for a gentle, patient approach. 34. Women often appreciate a man who takes care of himself, his physical health, his mental well-being, his appearance. It shows self-respect, which is an attractive quality. 35. Romance doesn't have to be expensive. A handwritten note, a playlist of songs that remind you of her, or a walk in a beautiful place can be more romantic than a 5-star dinner. 36. She pays attention to how you treat others, like service staff or strangers. Your kindness and respect for everyone reflects your true character. 37. A woman often needs time to decompress after a long day before jumping into household tasks or heavy conversations. Giving her a bit of space when she first gets home can set a positive tone for the evening. 38. She wants to feel like a priority, not an option. Consistently making time for her, even when you're busy, speaks volumes about her importance in your life. 39. Women often analyze the past to understand the present and predict the future of the relationship. It's not about dwelling, it's about pattern recognition to ensure emotional security. 40. The honeymoon phase might fade, but deep, abiding love is built on the choices you make every day. She wants to see that you're still choosing to put in the effort, long after the initial excitement is settled. 41. She wants you to fight for the relationship, but not necessarily with her. This means fighting against external stressors, bad habits, or communication breakdowns together, as a team. 42. A woman's sense of self can be closely tied to her relationships. Supporting her individual growth helps her feel more confident and fulfilled, which enriches the partnership. 43. She may test boundaries early in a relationship to see if you are confident and have self-respect. Holding your ground in a kind but firm way is often seen as a sign of strength. 44. Women often love to nurture, but they also need to be nurtured. Receiving care and support is just as important for her as giving it. And finally, fact 45. At her core, a woman wants to be known, truly and deeply. She wants you to see past the surface, to understand her heart, to know her fears and her dreams, and to love her not in spite of her complexities, but because of them. Understanding these aspects of women's behavior isn't about memorizing a list. It's about cultivating empathy. It's about shifting your perspective from why is she like this to what is she feeling and why. This curiosity is the foundation of a thriving, connected, and deeply loving relationship. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope these insights help you build an even stronger connection with the amazing woman in your life. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content on relationships and personal growth, and share it with someone you think could benefit. Until next time, keep loving, keep learning, and keep growing together.